Ladies and gentlemen, we're not slowing down. We continue with the Confetti questionnaire. And I have the great pleasure to welcome on the stage the man, the legend of the Confetti for sure, because it's definitely not the first time we're having you here. And for like last 3 days, we keep meeting each other. You really live with the Confetti life when you're here, and it's great to see that. Horst Hummel, great winemaker with the great wines. If you haven't had an opportunity to try, which is hard to believe, but if you didn't, please make sure you do. And thank you very much for agreeing to join us here and to answer the same questions we are asking everybody today, just to see the multitude and diversity of the answers of different points of views on the wine and winemaking right now. And let me start with the first of our questions, which is quite broad, quite wide, thus allowing you to answer any way you like. And the question sounds: what are you looking for in wine when you open a bottle, when you choose a wine? What's the sort of emotions, the outcome you are looking for?
Oh, well, I think I'm looking for beauty in wine.
Speak closer to the...
Okay.
Yeah,
so I think I'm looking for beauty in wine in the first place. Like in many other things in life as well, but in wine, definitely I'm looking for beauty.
Is this beauty in wine something that simply strikes you and it's not something you can easily describe? Or there are only indicators of what you consider a beautiful wine?
No, I think there are no indicators. It happens to you, and if you experience beauty, you are full of it. It's like with love or anything else. We cannot define it. It happens to us when we meet the right thing or the right person.
Okay, thank you. I love that answer. And the second one is the provocative one. We sometimes need to let the steam out, and this is this question. You know, what is the very cool thing that everybody now loves in wine and are talking about and looking for, and you simply hate it and you know it's no good?
Nothing.
There's no such thing? No?
No, I think that cool thing, no, it's maybe it's the nothing that is the cool thing that we should be ready to confront with and meet in wine, but it's not the cool thing. Nothing comes to my mind, but nothing.
So there's no such thing that would makes you nervous and you having I don't know what. Everything is too volatile or too oxidated or too... No, you don't have this particular feature in wine that drives you mad. No, you're more open.
Okay, I mean, if we think about wine mistakes and so, or if we think about volatile, it can drive you crazy as a wine grower. I think it shouldn't, but of course volatile also can make me nervous. But on the other side, we shouldn't make it to the devil. And there is no wine without volatile. And again, it's a question of harmony. Too much is too much. But it's definitely not something that should drive us crazy.
Okay, it was just a provocative question because, for example, I love VA in the wines. Okay, the third question is quite personal, and this is about what is the most important thing that wine gives you in your life? What do you owe to wine in your life?
It's again the same answer like with question number one. It's beauty. That's how my encounter with wine also started when I was 22 or 21. I traveled to Burgundy. I was camping at Meursault camping ground. I was a student, almost no money. and bought a bottle of Meursault and also a bottle of red wine, opened it, drank it, and I was just stunned, and I was overwhelmed from beauty. And since then I wanted to understand, where does the beauty come from in wine, and how do we get it into the wine? That's my motivation. With wine, to do wine, yeah.
Coming back to this very special moment, yes? I see that. And then, if your life wasn't about the wine, yes, you're a winemaker, you sell wine, you promote your wine, you're very much into wine, you also work with your special method and work with other winemakers. But if it wasn't for the wine, what would be your life's calling? Can you imagine the life without wine and what it would be?
Yes, it would be writing. I'm also writing, and my big dream was always writing. I'm writing for a long time, and it would definitely be writing.
And you would have more time for writing, yes?
I don't have enough time for writing at the moment, but I hope the time will come, and I have some projects. And I've also written my book about natural synergetic wine growing, which took me 3 years. But that's not literature, it's something else. But I took the time, but still not enough time for writing in my life.
As an co-author of the book about wine, who also dreams about writing literature, I can understand you. And I hope that when you come out with the book, we can promote it during the Confetti, for sure.
The book is out, but only in German. So.
Okay, so yeah, we just need to find a translator. I'm pretty sure there's someone here who would do this for a bottle of wine. And okay, and the last question is a speculative one. And this is about the future of wine. When I talk about, me and Maciek, when we talk with people here on this stage today, we get different sorts of answers from everybody. From the optimists who say, okay, the wine's here for at least 10,000 years and it's not going anywhere. But then we have the voices, the concerns about the climate change. And then you have also the changing behaviors, trends of the consumers, saying that young people don't understand wine, they don't drink wine, especially in the wine countries, yeah? So I would like to know what is your stand on this subject, on this matter.
I think I'm totally convinced that wine has a future, and the future is eternal. But many things will change in the wine world. One positive thing is that we will see much more natural wine in the future, I believe. Climate change will play a big role. Maybe the world will lose some wine growing areas, but maybe gain new ones. But what we do in natural wine, for example, biodynamic wine growing, is a very important step and a very important answer to climate change. I think it will help us to make beautiful wines in the future. So I have no doubt that wine has a future. Okay, I can also see that the younger generation chooses to drink less, let's say, alcohol. But
too bad for them, yeah? That's their problem.
Well, but the young people who are open for wine, that's also something I can see. They go for natural wine. And that's why I'm very optimistic for the future of natural wine.
Okay, thank you very much. It was very interesting what you said about we're going to lose some wines, but maybe get new more, because one of the most interesting things I've heard here today on this stage was Chris Chida saying that I believe there's too much wine in the world right now and nothing bad can happen if we lose about 20% of that. It was kind of provocative, but I also think that there is a bit of truth. Yeah? This is the challenging times. Together with Chris, we call it survival of the fittest. Yes, the challenging times always pick winners.
Yeah, I mean, I think Christian is right. There is maybe too much wine in the world, but there has never been too much good wine in the world.
And let's stay with this. Thank you very much, Horst Hummel, the friend of the Confetti, our guest. Thank you very much.